It's time for the KPCM morning news for the week beginning sometime September 15, 1988. And now, here's your newscaster for the day, Jonathan Mesa.
The KPCM Morning News, starring me, JG Mesa, beginning for September Thursday. The date is September 15th, 1988. That's the KPCM Channel 1 News behind me. And I'm JG Mesa with today's morning news. For all of Redpoint in the morning, the news that happens, where it happens, why it happens, how it happens, who makes it happen, even if we have to make it happen, even if it don't happen, we got it right here on the KPCM Morning News. So come on, all you Rip Van Winkles, get up, get out of bed, and hit the streets. Come on, get up, get out of bed. Those that are night watchmen, notwithstanding. And now, here's today's news. Top of the news tonight, I forgot. That must have been when I filled in for Carl LeCook. Sorry, force of habit. Anyway, here is today's news. The numero uno recording artist in all of Redpoint, 2T541, shocked the citizens of Redpoint lately when he announced that he was going to give up his serious recording now and forever. He is thinking of turning to comedy recording, and he says that his latest album, Spike Jones Meets the HAL 9000, yeah, I got it right, will be out sometime on his new all-comedy only label, Icarus Records. Does that name ring a bell or anything? Getting back to other things, the RSF, the Redpoint Space Federation, which is our own answer to NASA today, announced that the final preparations were in readiness for their new rocket ship, the Icarus 555. Have we been here before? And the final testing is made, improving its battery capacity using 12D batteries exclusively donated from the Energizer Battery Company, using the finest in model glue and an erector set. They said that their new pilot, Sergei Yugedov, is fit and ready to start as soon as he arrives from Kiev, Russia. Imagine that. Who would want to fly like that? I guess some Russians have it, some people don't. And in other oddities in the news, a big massacre of a Holocaust American style occurred. Back in the States, in New York City, a massacre occurred when Louise Jefferson first murdered her hubby, George Jefferson of Jefferson Cleaners, and then his collective group of children that usually go door to door selling candy, called the Red Robins. In one final flurry, she murdered them all with discipline, though not before all of the Red Robins committed suicide. They listened to a videotape, saw a videotape of a local congressman, and bored themselves to death. Obituaries in the news. As if the TR murder wasn't bad enough, check the last few reports on the KPCM Evening News, by the way. Jennifer Pilot Chase of the Soldiers of the Future was murdered last night I should mention, by one of the toughest warlord-class biodreads in the biodread empire during a raid on the first power base of the Soldiers of the Future. The murderer, named Blastar, a ground guardian, managed to blast the hell out of poor Jennifer Chase. Chase, who was a former member of the biodread empire's Dread Youth Division, had defected to the Soldiers of the Future. Her last words to Captain Jonathan Power were something about thinking it over sometimes. Boy, talk of traitors in the works. In any case, Jennifer Chase was the first soldier of the future to fall victim to a warlord-class biodread. A biodread named Blaster, who along with several biodread troopers raided the stronghold of the soldiers of the future under the orders of the biodread empire's creator and leader, Lord Dread, better known as Lyman Taggart. The biodread's battle cry, that is to say Blastar, just before he murdered Pilot Chase were,
"Aye, aye, Captain. Setting the phasers to stun."
Lord Dread, better known as Lyman Taggart, who fell victim to the control of the supercomputer Overmind, had given the order that the power base be destroyed after his Project New Order had been intercepted. As for Jennifer Chase, had she lived, she would have been, I think it was 19 next week. Film at 11. In other news, obituary-wise, Lieutenant Tasha Yar of the Starship Enterprise during the next generation of the Starfleet was found dead, age unknown. A mysterious tar creature had murdered the poor female, and her very soul was drained out of her. Beverly Crusher, the medic on board the new Enterprise, was baffled as to why it happened. And what can I say?